Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syaqiq bin Anuar Idris. Matric number is S45854. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Fatimah for being my supervisor during the internship period. Today, I'm going to give a video presentation about my final report on industrial training with the topic of the differences between public accounting and private accounting. First of all, my presentation slides consist of 4 parts, which is the introduction to the organization, experiences, knowledge and skills learned, discussion of the issue and the conclusion. Without further ado, I will go to the first part, which is introduction to the organization. So I've been interning for a period of 6 months at Maran District Council. Maran District Council is located at Kampung Paya Pasir, 26500 Maran Pahang. Maran District Council is a government-based organization which has the purpose to serve the people of Maran. It is an organization which received the order from the state government and is led by Yang Dipertua Majlis Daerah Maran, Encik Syarudin bin Jali. This organization is established on 23rd June 1988. Next one is the organizational chart. Maran District Council is led by Yang Dipertua Majlis Daerah Maran, Encik Syarudin bin Jali, with the helps of Ahli Majlis, which consists of 23 people, and the Secretary of Majlis Daerah Maran, who is Wan Nurizan binti Wan Badrul Zaman. There are 11 departments in Maran District Council, which are Management Service Department, Financial Department, Valuation and Property Management Department, Planning and Landscape Department, Engineering Department, License Department, Tourism Department, Municipal Service and Health Departments, One-Stop Center Unit, Law Department and Internal Audit Unit. The organization also has 5 main functions, which are providing facilities and quality municipal service to the public, intensify efforts to increase the financial resources of the council, planning, coordinating, controlling, regulating and development in accordance with the applicable law, involving the public and private sectors in the development of economics, social and environmental, and lastly, providing business opportunity to the local community, particularly through the provision of business spaces, side eggs, and so on. Next part is experiences, knowledge and skills learned. First of all, I have divided the experiences gained from the internship program into 4 parts, which is organizing, EPBT system, Microsoft Excel, and interaction. For organizing, I have gained experience in terms of organizing files, receipt and bank slip. At the start of the internship period, I have been assigned to the task of organizing all the receipt and bank slip into file that is parted according to the months. For example, the supporting document for the transaction happening in February 2021 must be organized into a file to ensure that the recording work after that could be done smoothly. With this experience, I have been able to organize the file faster from time to time and know how to organize all the documents so that the job of recording the document into the computer could be done easier when needed. Next is the EPBT system. To be honest, there's not much work that's been assigned to me to use the EPBT system. This is because most of the accounting jobs are done by the head of financial department, as the information for the accounting record of the organization are confidential, and it is the government organization. However, the staff and also the head of department has shown me how the EPBT system works, so I know a bit on how the system are used to do the accounting job. To access the EPBT system, it will require us to log in with the ID and password allocated to the staff. Therefore, not everyone has access to the system if you are not a staff at Maran District Council. Even though the EPBT system are quite a new system and it replaces the UBS system in doing an accounting task, not all of the features could be used to the full extent because of the lack of expertise whom can use the system fully. Therefore, some of the accounting jobs are still done manually, which is by using the Microsoft Excel. Even though the EPBT system has more feature to it than the UBS system, Many of the work are still done manually due to the lack of expert in using the new system. Therefore, more exposure and courses should be held for the staff to understand better the full extent of the EPBT system. I've also been assigned to do a recording of the supporting document such as the lease payment, tax payment, and cash in and out into the Microsoft Excel. This has surely improved my skills in operating the Microsoft Excel to finish the task given to me. I've learned many new functions of the Excel that I did not know before. Therefore, it has been a good learning experience for me and has been adding to my skills in Microsoft Excel. The last one to me is the experience to interact with other people, whether with the staff from my department, other department, or the customer coming to our organization. This has surely been a good experience to me as I can interact with many people and gain more knowledge from. For the skills part, gained during the internship period. For the soft skills, my time management has been improving as at the end of the internship period. This is because I've learned on how to finish the task given to me within the period given, as the delay in finishing the task will delay the work of other staff who would need the document that I recorded to do their respective job. I have also learned how to allocate the time to finish more than one job in the allocated periods. Sometimes I will be given 2 or 3 tasks to do. Therefore, I need to ensure which task is needed to be done earlier and which task can be held as the period to submit is longer. By managing my time, I can work in a more effective way, and I can ensure that it will not add up to the stress from the workload. Next is the communication skills, which to me is very important, as I've been more confident in talking in front of the crowd at the end of the internship period. I can also interact better with other staff so that the task given to me can be done smoothly and easier. In terms of talking in front of the crowd, there's been times where I was assigned to be the MC for the program held for the staff of Maran District Council. So it was nerve-wracking at first, but when I have done the MC job 2 to 3 times, I have been more confident in myself and can talk fluently in front of the crowd. And then I'll go for the hard skills, which is there are 2 skills that I have gained, which are the computer skills and machine operating skills. For the computer skills, I've learned to use the Microsoft Excel efficiently, and I know the formula that I need to finish the task given to me. I've also gained insight on how the EPBT system works, so I know a bit about the accounting system used at the government-based organization, which is different from other private firms. Next is the machine operating skills, which I have learned to operate a large photocopy machines to make copies, scans, and prints. This is essential for an accountant because we will be needed to use the photocopy machine regularly. I've also learned how to use the office phone to contact customers and receive calls from the customer. Next is the main topic of the report presentation, which is the differences between public accounting and private accounting. To ensure that there will be no confusion on the term public accounting and private accounting, I would like to give the definition of these 2 terms. Public accounting refers to a business or individual who helps a range of clients from individual to corporation prepare financial documents. This means that a public accountant, in a simpler term, is an accountant who do external work for client and not the accounting work for the company they work at. Next is private accounting, which refers to the business practice of an accountant employed by a single company. These types of accountant analyze and prepare financial reports internally for the company they work at, so they don't have to deal with clients outside of the company. For the comparison, I will start with dividing it into 6 parts, which are industry exposure, travel requirement, educational qualification, work environments, character traits, and accounting system. For the industry exposure, Public accountant may be exposed to a variety of industries given the nature of work. This is because public accountant will have to deal with clients from different company which has different nature of business. Therefore, they would be exposed to more accounting job from a company from variety of industries. For a private accountant, they would have limited knowledge about industries other than the one they work in. Take me for example. When working at Maran District Council, I did not have to do accounting for other company except for Maran District Council only. Therefore, I would just be exposed to do accounting work related to the nature of business of Maran District Council, which get their revenue mainly from tax paid by the Maran people. The next differences is in terms of travel requirement. For a public accountant, they may be required to travel to the site of the client location to get the document needed and to check inventory of the client to do accounting for their company. Therefore, the public accountant would be required to always travel in order to finish the accounting job. For a private accountant, the work location are usually fixed with no travel requirement. This is because all the document needed to do accounting job for the organization can be obtained from the office only. When I work at Maran District Council, there are no job that require me to travel, so most of my time are spent in the office. The next differences are in terms of the work environment. A public accountant may be required to work for long hours to meet tight deadlines. This is because they usually do the accounting job for more than one client, and all the jobs must be done within the allocated time. Therefore, there are seldom not enough time to finish the job in the office, so they had to bring the work home and finish it at home. For a private accountant, they have relatively stable and regular working hours. This is because a private accountant only need to do an accounting job for one company, which is the company they work for. For example, when I work at Maran District Council, I need to go to the office at 8 a.m. in the morning and punch out at 5 p.m. every day. There is no need to work overtime at the office as the workload is not as much as a public accountant. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic happening right now, sometimes I just need to go to the office for only 4 hours because there are regulations on how many percentage of workers could attend at a certain place at the same time. So the next one is the differences in character traits of the accountant. For a public accountant, they must be comfortable to interview clients because they would need to deal with many clients in order to finish their job. For a private accountant, they must be comfortable to query other departments of the same company, meaning that they would have to interact with the staff from other departments and not clients from outside of the company. From my experience, I've been assigned to do a job of recording documents on payment and transaction happening in the respective months. Upon finishing the task, I would need to consult with the tax department of the organization to compare whether the recorded information are true and there are no error in the recorded documents. This is what it means to be comfortable to query other departments to finish the task given. The last differences that I would like to discuss about is the accounting system used by a public accountant and private accountant. So mainly a public accountant need to use various kind of system according to the company and the client. Next part is the recommendation. In my opinion, the implementation of the EPBT system in district council should be implemented with the help of experts. This is because not all the staff can use the EPBT system to their full extent, because it is a new system and the staff are used to do their accounting system using the UBS system. To adapt with the new system is a challenge to them. Therefore, more experts of the system should be holding a talk that the staff needs to attend to teach on how to use the system to the full extent. This can prevent the staff from going with manual ways when they do not know how to use the system. Future accountants should also have the knowledge on the nature of public and private accounting as to ensure that they get to choose to jump into whichever is more to their liking. This can also help improve the efficiency of their work when they do a job that they love. So in conclusion, the industrial training have provided me with a lot of new skills and knowledge that I could deem important for my future career development. It has also created opportunity and insight for me on how it is to be working in a government-related sector and the job scopes within. Last but not least, the internship program has also improved myself in terms of soft skills that is needed when I'll be working in the industry upon graduating. With this, I finish my presentation for the final report with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.